having people care enough in the way that Antonio cares is more important than ever as we try to have advocates for very high quality, safe, well-designed, inspiring public space and civic design. And I think he's always been a leader since I've known him in advocating for those things for Philadelphia.
He's been involved within the AIA for so long, on so many levels, from committee levels to presidency to sticking with the leadership of the Center for Architecture and also being involved in the ULI.
As a Latino designer, he knows that representation matters. So he has made a point of being very visible in his discipline. And as a result, being a model or someone that other professionals aspire.
Woody Allen, of all people, famously said that 90% of life is showing up. And I think showing up means, showing up to the meeting, but not just being in the room, but being present and contributing, volunteering, collaborating. And I think that at one point I was very involved in the work, important work and interesting work, but I felt I needed to show up more. The very first time I started showing up in the city big time was at the AIA, which is a wonderful venue, and specifically the Urban Design Committee. And I think that from that, I really just began drawn into the civic life of the city. And all of the roles that I was asked to serve really came back from a sense of showing up.
The architects who I think are the best are the ones who, A, listen to you as a client, and then B, are able to take your vision. When they listen to you and you sort of give them what your vision is, they're able to sort of execute it and give you exactly what you're looking for.
He led the master planning of the Arts and Cultural Campus, the design of the Levitt Pavilion, which really was a catalyst for kicking off the transformation of this place that was once a symbol of failed industry of the Bethlehem plant into this thriving new arts and cultural campus.
Just like when you're working with maybe an organization or a community, that is a project that was really at a scale that encompassed an entire city, really an entire region.
My team has worked with Antonio on creating 2500 League Island Boulevard, which in terms of what that building is, it's a CGMP facility, it's a manufacturing facility. This is a kind of typology that we really haven't seen that much of in Philadelphia in the last 50 years. Antonio and his team, I think, have done a wonderful job taking that very basic typology and creating a building that has wonderful presence.
When I started architecture, I was very focused on the building and the object and the beauty of it. And as I got more and more into projects and into interactions, I find that the favorite thing is really engaging the communities that are involved with it.
I've never worked with somebody that is so inclusive to bring all the voices to the table, to understand exactly, what is the best design solution for a project, whether it's his idea or it's an intern's idea or anybody's idea. It's really about, he's really focused on finding the right response to a project.
Antonio is a role model for that kind of concerned, engaged design professional, and he's been a tremendous champion, and really we've been a beneficiary as a city of his work and of his advocacy.
Congratulations, Antonio, for being the recipient of the 2023 Harbeson Award.
I can't say enough, and congratulations again for helping us create a long-lasting legacy for not only the city of Bethlehem, but the region.
As I look back on my career, my experiences, I obviously there are many thanks. I do have to start with thanking my partner in life, Elizabeth Mahon, who's also an architect, and share our passion for architecture, family, and all things beautiful. Thanking Karen Blanchard, and all my other colleagues at CTO, my wonderful colleagues there. Definitely thank the AIA and the board and the AIA in Philadelphia for all the opportunities it gave me to really find shared affinities, collegiality, and also inspiration on projects. And finally, and also very importantly, thank all the clients. You know, a great project begins and ends with a great client.